everybody. This video I want to spend a few moments looking at in-text citations for your final paper. So you see I got some videos up there. These look at some pages from the book. These look at some research literacy, as it says. So I'm going to show you a number of links and or pages that walk you through in-text citations, and then I'll do a couple as well. So let's go. If you log into our Blackboard page, and then you see on the toolbar on the side in-text citations and works cited. I'll make a works cited video next. So if you click on in-text citation and works cited, you have these handouts, integrating quotes. This is a great PDF that has 24 slides on integrating quotes. So it walks you through that in detail. You're going to want to follow, and I'm going to show you this. These are in your body paragraphs. When you do a research paper, each body paragraph should include a quote from your outside source. And you're going to basically follow the meal guidelines that we've been going over and over and over. And we have the meal organizer as well. Your main idea, topic, sentence is going to illustrate what the body paragraph's about. And then your E, the evidence examples, that's when you'll include your outside quote. Your evidence examples is your quote. And then your A, your analysis, you're going to analyze the quote and illustrate why it's important. So in this slide attachment, integrating quotes, how to do it. All right. Common pitfalls. You don't want to leave a loose balloon. That means you don't want to let a quote stand on its own. You want to lead into the quote by introducing it. So you never just want to stick a quote on your own. So here's the quote, right, on its own. See, it starts with a quote and ends. That's it. You want to introduce the quote. Right here, loose balloons, as this person's calling them. Use signal phrases. Learn the 4 methods to integrate your quote. So here we got some signal phrases. And it's gonna be in the present tense, right? So Smith argues, Smith shows, Smith illustrates, Smith suggests, Smith implies, and then you lead into your quote. Introductory explanatory phrase, some other ways to quote here. I know I'm going over this pretty quickly, but this is up there and you can look at this at your leisure and read it on your own. Your turn. All right, so this attachment's up here. It walks you through in 24 slides how to use in-text citations. Here's another PDF from the University of Minnesota that walks through integrating quotes as well. Again, signal phrase and a comma, right? Theater critic Rohan Preston observes, comma, quote, director Lou Bellamy has a way of looking so deeply into the theater goers, so, etc., etc. All right, and here's some more words that signal quotations. And here are some examples on how to integrate the quote into a complete sentence. All right, so that's up there as well. There's your meal organizer. When you do your body paragraphs, if you want to use this as a guide, main idea, topic, sentence. Here is where you include your quote, the evidence. Analyze the quote, why it's important, and then you're linking back to the main idea. All right. Also, there's an in-text citations video. Would it be, is it meta to I'm making a video and inside the video we're watching a video, only if the video had another video? So here's 3 minutes.
What is an in-text citation?
Walks you
in
through.
MLA, when you reference others' work in your writing, you use a parenthetical or an in-text.
This video walks you through in-text citations. I'm not going to make a video where you watch a video. It's up there.
Text citation.
The video person shows you exactly what to do.
Source.
See, like this,
like we
right?
do here.
If you notice, in MLA format, and I'm going to walk you through this, if you get some of your sources online, you probably won't have a page number. In MLA format, you just put the author's last name and the page number. You don't put a comma. That's APA, right? MLA format, author's last name and page number. If you just have an author, though, you would put the author's last name. If some online sources don't have an author, you would put the title of the article in the parentheses here. So, and if you notice, period on the outside, not inside. The only time you would put a punctuation symbol on the inside, question mark or exclamation point in the author's own writing. But if it's a period, you would leave that blank and put it on the outside. But this video
Title is fine. For
walks you through
example,
it.
since the Purdue Owl web
So, and it mentions the Purdue Owl. So that's the video. I mean, you could watch that video on your own. All these handouts are really helpful for in-text citations. If you go back to our writing resources page, if you look, there's Purdue Owl MLA. So, and this is helpful too if you go to Purdue Owl, and it has the general guidelines on in-text citations on the side here. So here's your in-text citations, right? Author page style, Wordsworth. You know, you mention the name, then you just put the page number. In-text citations for print sources with known author, and each of this on Purdue Owl, and again, there's a link on our Blackboard page, walks you through any type of citation. You see, this is the title of an article, Impact of Global Warming, and you notice how that's in quotation marks and in parentheses, the periods on the outside, with no known author, right? All right, so, and this gives you every, I'm not going to walk you through this, but any type of question you have about in-text citations will be based on this page as well. So let's go, let me pull up, I'll pull up a good old Word doc here, and I'll just show you some ideas, right? Or show you some samples. Okay. Let's do our, who we got here? What's Scott Brunel, right? Let's do our Scott Brunel. I remember you. English. No, you'll put my name. Charles Cal. 105. When's this thing due? 26 April. You make sure. It could be wrong. Insert. Page number. Top of page. Brunel. Okay, home. I always, put the MLA stuff in first off, right? So that's good and done with. Again, your name, my name, class, date, last name, page number. So in your paper, you're going to have the intro and thesis, which is due on Tuesday, by the way. I'm going to make a video that goes over that. Intro and thesis, you're jumping right into your topic. You're mentioning the areas you're going to talk about. Thesis at the end of your intro, main idea. Intro and thesis is going to be about a quarter page, half a page, right? It's not going to be 2 sentences. So then you're going to have your first body paragraph. And think of following the meal guidelines, right? Again, I don't want you to put this on your paper, but this is a way to kind of do each body paragraph. So where are we? Let's go to, what have I been using? My friend's paper from my other class, Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt, right? And we go to the Pitchfork review that I've been mentioning. So, all right, and I haven't read this article, so I don't even know what's Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt. Let's see what it says here. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. What's something I can pull out of here? All right. That looks like an interesting quote. So, main idea could be Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt. Put the year the album came out. Is an important album in the history of rap and showcased the artists can't spell today. The artist, what is going on? Sorry. The artist burgeoning style. This beginning style, right? So that's a topic sentence. Your main idea that tells you exactly what the paragraph's going to be about. Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt, put that in italics, is an important album in the history of rap and showcase the artist's burgeoning style. Main idea, topic sentence. So, and then your evidence, you can look at, what is it? Get out of there. All right. Right here. He also figured out how to best wield his clear, surprisingly voice. So you wouldn't want to just put that quote by itself, right? According to Pitchfork, that's the title of the magazine, right? And you put titles of magazines in italics. And I notice a lot of students, I mean, can be cumbersome, but if you have a quote, some students just simply copy and paste it. That can work. However, you always want all types of style and font and everything to match. If you have your papers are MLA format, Times Roman size 12, and you see how that, if you put that in, it looks all crazy, right? So I mean, this is more cumbersome, but you might just type it in so it matches. He also figured out how to best wield. You have the whole quote, right? I'm not going to type the whole quote, but that's the quote. End quotation marks. And then you noticed I put according to Pitchfork, and this article has an author's name. And it's Jason Green, right? So in the quotation or in the parentheses, you would just put Green. There's no page number, period on the end. So that's how you would quote, You would include this whole quote, right? Green on the end. So you have your topic sentence, your quote. And then the A, that's the evidence, right? Analyze the quote. Green shows Jay-Z's developing style. I mean, I don't, off the top of my, so your analysis, why the quote is important. What the quote is doing. Again, you have your topic sentence, main idea, your evidence, which may be a couple sentences, your analysis, which will be a couple sentences, and then your link, tying it all back together, right? So that's your body paragraph, and that's a quick sample on in-text citations, a really quick sample. So you see, you lead into the quote. You don't just let the quote stand on its own. You include the quote, author's last name in the brackets. If there's no author, you put the title of the article, right? What this is important for is if a reader is reading your paper, they can go get the quote. They know where it's coming from. They know where it's, so as long, if they can pick it out, right, they can go find the source. So what I'll do, that's a quick idea. That's a quick look at in-text citations. Main idea, evidence, analysis, link. Your evidence is going to be your in-text citation. Include the author's name in parentheses, if not the title of the article. The next video, we're going to look just quickly at works cited. All right. Again, when you're working on this, please, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, email me, and I'd be more than happy to walk you through this in much more detail. But refer to all those links, handouts, videos, Purdue Owl on our Blackboard page. If you look at those for a few minutes, that'll answer any questions that you will have.